Welcome, radiant beings, to the first new moon of 2025. Oh, just take a moment to take that sigh of relief to be here in this present moment. Do you feel the rapidity through which we are already all collectively moving? This year feels like warp speed. And so it is so ever important to ground into your body vessel. This is what will help you emanate from that place of deep knowing, from that place of deep resonance, your core being, your source energies. Yesterday, I had a big emotional release, and I'm actually going to share in the community jar of awesome. It's such a gift to be able to, in my physical, unique body, feel that collective energy and just allow it to move through as energy. What that does is that absorption of that collective energy comes into our body, and then when we allow it to move through, however big or small or shadow emotion or not, our light, dense energy or a light energy, that we transmute it. We allow it to become something from source. We allow it to become light. So with that in mind, and as always, I discovered a new astrologer who I really like, Pam Gregory. So she's the astrological guru, really detailed, really interesting. She's British and lovely. And so I'm gonna continue to, last month I did too, I'm gonna continue to really connect with her vibration and connect it into the community by dropping her link there so that you can get the whole spectrum of the astrological movement into Aquarius, which is community. And it's just another reason, of course, to come together. That is what community means, the unity within each of us and among each of us and within each of us. I was thinking about that today, the communion, the communication with our own body, with our own energy will lead us to the communities with different people and different spaces that we need, that we are calling in our path. So with that in mind, go ahead and grab a crystal or a stone. I have my malachite sphere. A sphere is really beautiful because it mimics not only the roundness of our body and our radiant light bubble, the earth as well. So it is that grounding energy. So if you have a sphere, fabulous. If not, grab your favorite crystal. If you at this moment do not have a crystal, I was looking at my my Lakshmi altar. You can grab really anything that has resonance with you, maybe something from the earth. I had clementine for her. I have seashells. I have money. I have dried rose petals from the garden. So if there's anything earthbound, like a crystal or like a stone that you have that is in a different form, go ahead and grab that. I have my malachite because I'm just going to be focusing on abundance. And soon there's going to be a practice in the resources tab or the resources space in the incoming NEXUS for all of our community, our free-for-all community there, about abundance. And it's a wonderful thing to listen to whenever you're feeling lack, to listen to it, and especially first thing in the morning and at night. It's just this repetitive kind of incantation of abundance. So that is what I am working with. Whatever you are working with is what you are working with. So take a moment to, again, take that sigh, shake it out. And then find a seat, a comfortable seat on a stool or a chair. Feet grounded, seat grounded, then head floating on top. Close the eyelids down if that feels safe. And take a moment to allow your breath to come in through your nose. And sigh of satisfaction out of your mouth. Really dropping in, suspending up as you inhale. Connecting to and collecting the energy of this new moon, which is always a cleansing, a clean slate, a way to amplify or re-amplify intentions. So as you exhale, sigh of satisfaction, really imagine a lunar beam penetrating through the crown of your head, down through your spine, your pelvis, all the way down to earth. Inhale, suspend upward. And connect downward. And once more there, inhale upward. And exhale downward. And let your natural breath come in and out. And take a moment to focus on the intention that you are calling in for the next 30 days, really 28 days, moving into February, maybe 30 days, I suppose. And it doesn't even matter that the next cycle, you're bringing into that next cycle, maybe it's even until the full moon. But what is the intention? Maybe it's just a word. Again, for me, it is abundance. My abundance is your abundance. Your abundance is my abundance. So find that. And if it's not easy to find, no worries. Use mine if that helps. And again, just let that go. And we're going to, if you're familiar with eagle pose in yoga, that's what we're going to be doing with our legs. So you're just going to cross, and you're really going to cross up at your root, at the pubic bone. And as best you can, cross the ankles as well. That means just pressing in, find your crossiest cross, and you're actually going to engage. So it's like we are interlocking through our center, again, grounding in, amplifying, magnifying that center connection. And then with your crystal or with your earth prop, you're going to begin, don't worry about the breath, we'll add a breath to it for the moment, but begin to put this figure 8. So you're tossing from palm to palm, and it really is this mode of receiving, giving, receiving, giving, giving, receiving, the energy connected to the crystal, so through your intention. And again, we already sent our intention into consciousness, into the energy around you. So now you're really grounding it into that receiving, giving channel. Again, feel free to close the eyes down, and allow your torso to spiral, shift, be as groovy as you would like to be. And then we're going to put an inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, sniff, sniff, sigh, sigh, breath. And in, out. And it's to emphasize the pumping of our hearts, that pumping of spirit deeply into our physical body and into the spaciousness around us. And just let that go. Uncross your legs, flutter your lids open. Take your crystal and or earth prop into both palms overhead. And then you're going to circle around. You're just gonna, again, it's this kind of groove. Let your body groove in a circle with the arms. Let's actually keep our mouth closed and breathe in and out through the nose. Really sense and feel, especially your pelvis, rock forward and back. Your eyes can be more present here. Let your legs be a bit wide and open. Oof. And then just let that out. Then we take the opposite leg. Feel that energy? Cross it over as best of an eagle as you can, meaning whatever you're doing is the best. So pressing here, wherever it is, allowing yourself to really find that center, almost that locking in to your center, that magnetic field of energy. And as best we can, we're going to switch the figure 8. So I was doing almost making a bow in. So now I'm going to reach out. So toss the figure 8 in the opposite way as best as you can. Remember and feel. Just get that moving in your body, get it grooving in your torso and spine. Close the eyes down if that feels safe and comfortable. And let's add that sniff, sniff, sigh, sigh. let that go, flutter the lids open, uncross the legs, opening them wide, hands overhead with your earth prop between, and opposite circle if you can remember, and your body might automatically. And again, keeping the mouth closed, in and out through the nose. And again, your eyes may be more present here than I want to. And again, let that go. Shake it out, the breath out. Maybe a big lion breath. Tongue out, shimmy wiggles. Oh, allowing that energy to really just emanate from you until it feels like it's moved through. And then just take your, again, your crystal, whatever you have there, and just hold it against your seed center, your core being here, your womb space, your sacrum, belly button area, your navel point just below the belly button. And as we were, lots of images, it's something, lots of thoughts came into my head during that second sort of unwinding, winding up, unwinding. And there was 2 snakes coiled in, and it is the year of the snake. And also is that Kundalini rising. There is a lot of divine feminine. So this kind of movement, this kind of really, it's almost sensual, moving your body in circles and spirals with breath. It's very energizing and calls to mind that this is the year of the serpent. So happy Chinese New Year as well, or Lunar New Year. And it is the season for Aquarius. So come back to this practice. If it resonates with you, come back to any practice. I've actually been, if you can see my candle over there, but gazing at Lakshmi a lot and gazing just at a candle. That flickering flame reminds us of many things collectively, the destruction in California, and the magnitude and power that we have inside each of us, that little flame. So the more that we light up and we plug in to our core being, the more we become that light source, capital S, for all the healing that is collectively happening. So take a moment just to breathe into that, allowing your belly to expand, your lower ribs, your upper chest. Again, inhale, suspending the breath upward. And sigh of satisfaction downward, back to earth. Allowing your breath to flow in and out naturally, easily. And thank you so much for joining Radiant Beings, for being here in the incoming, for being part of our community and amplifying its vibration. Remember, these live new and full moon practices are absolutely free. They are included in our incoming NEXUS free-for-all space, our membership there. and head to the moon practices space or the tab there. You will see Shem's full moon coming up in a few weeks. So this practice will live as a replay in the Nexus resources space for about 5 days, about a week, and then it moves to the membership. So our monthly membership. So with that, Gros bisous, sending you so much love and abundance and radiant light. Until the next new moon. See you soon.
Thank you for grounding into the energy of Her Majesty La Lune with us here at The Incoming. If this practice resonated with you, please subscribe to our channel. And if you'd like to join our free community, click the link in the description to get exclusive access to our weekly classes and monthly offerings. Until next time, shine bright, radiant beings.